tell whether your chances are good or whether your dream will always remain exactly that, a dream? And are you willing to put it to the test? Most people I know have a dream. In fact, I've asked hundreds, if not thousands, of people about their dream. Some willingly describe it with great detail and enthusiasm. Others are reluctant to talk about it. They seem embarrassed to say it out loud. These people have never tested their dream. They don't know if others will laugh at them. They're not sure if they're aiming too high or too low. They don't know if their dream is something they can really achieve or if they're destined to fail. They have no idea how to achieve their dreams. What they possess is a vague notion that there is something they would like to do someday and someone they would like to become. But they don't know how to get from here to there. If that describes you, then you'll be glad to know that there really is hope. And I believe this book can help you. Know the answers before you take the test. When you were a kid in school, do you remember a teacher doing a review before a test and saying something like, "Pay attention now, because this is going to be on the test"? I do. The encouraging teachers who wanted to see their students succeed said things like that all the time. They wanted us to be prepared so that we could do well. They put us to the test, but they set us up for success. My desire is to be like one of those encouraging teachers to you. I want to prepare you to put your dream to the test so that you can actually achieve it. How? I believe that if you know the right questions to ask yourself, and if you can answer those questions in an affirmative way, you will have an excellent chance of being able to achieve your dreams. The more questions you can answer positively, the greater the likelihood of success. That's the reason I wrote this book. The right and wrong picture of a dream. I've studied successful people for almost 40 years. I've known hundreds of high-profile people who achieved big dreams, and I've achieved a few dreams of my own. What I've discovered is that a lot of people have misconceptions about dreams. Take a look at many of the things that people pursue and call dreams in their lives. Daydreams, distractions from current work. Pie-in-the-sky dreams. Wild ideas with no strategy or basis in reality. Bad dreams, worries that breed fear and paralysis. Idealistic dreams, the way the world would be if you were in charge. Vicarious dreams, dreams lived through others. Romantic dreams, belief that some person will make you happy. Career dreams, belief that career success will make you happy. Destination dreams, belief that a position, title, or award will make you happy. Material dreams, belief that wealth or possessions will make you happy. If these aren't good dreams, valid ones worthy of a person's life, then what are? Here is my definition of a dream that can be put to the test and pass. A dream is an inspiring picture of the future that energizes your mind, will, and emotions, empowering you to do everything you can to achieve it. A dream worth pursuing is a picture and blueprint of a person's purpose and potential. Or, as my friend Sharon Hull says, a dream is the seed of possibility planted in the soul of a human being, which calls him to pursue a unique path to the realization of his purpose. What do you have in mind? Dreams are valuable commodities. They propel us forward. They give us energy. They make us enthusiastic. Everyone ought to have a dream. But what if you're not sure whether you have a dream you want to pursue? Let's face it, many people were not encouraged to dream. Others have dreams but lose hope and set them aside. I want you to know that there's good news. You can find or recapture your dreams, and they can be big dreams. Not that all dreams have to be huge to be worth pursuing. They just need to be bigger than you are. As actress Josie Passett remarked, dreams come a size too big so that we can grow into them.
The thing that's different about a verbal
Go beyond average. You can't reach for a dream and remain safely mediocre at the same time. The two are incompatible. When we are too uninspired to dream, when we settle for average, we may be tempted to blame it on others, on our circumstances, on the system. But the truth is that mediocrity is always a personal choice. D. Bruce Lockerbie, chairman and CEO of Padia Inc., and former Thomas F. Staley Foundation Scholar in Residence at the Stony Brook School in New York, writes, mediocrity isn't at root a national problem, nor a corporate or institutional problem, nor a departmental problem. Mediocrity is a personal problem. American education isn't a monolith. American education is made of millions of students being taught by millions of teachers, assisted by millions of supporting staff, equipped by millions of manufacturers and editors and suppliers, all paid for by billions of dollars. Each of these facets of American education is peopled by individuals. Therefore, American education isn't mediocre. But those of us who make decisions and appropriate funding for education may have been slipshod in our commitment to our work. Schools aren't mediocre, but some of us who are administrators or teachers and our students have been half-hearted about our management, our teaching, their learning. You see, mediocrity is first a personal trait, no far port to reach, no lifting horizon, no precious cargo to carry. His hours are absorbed in routine and petty tyrannies. Small wonder if he gets dissatisfied, quarrelsome, and fed up. One of life's greatest tragedies is a person with a 10 by 12 capacity and a 2 by 4 soul. If you feel that your life is closer to average than you desire, you need to do more dreaming. Nothing helps to break someone out of a rut like a worthwhile dream. 4. Some people lack the confidence needed to pursue their dreams. It takes confidence to talk about a dream, and even more to pursue it. And sometimes confidence separates the people who dream and pursue those dreams from those who don't. In her research at the University of Wisconsin, Karen Greno-Malch discovered that self-confidence is vital to success. In a study of children, she found that lower self-worth translated into 37% less willingness to negotiate and the use of 11% fewer negotiation strategies with others. She also discovered that the greater a child's self-worth, the greater the willingness to incur the risks of prolonged negotiation, and the greater the adaptability. In other words, the more confidence you have in yourself, the less likely you are to give up trying to get what you want. Dreams are fragile, and they are at greatest risk when they are new to you, when people you love and respect don't approve of them, and when you have no past record of success to give you confidence. But confidence based on reality is necessary to strive for your dream. How do you gain such confidence? Through self-knowledge. Management consultant Judith Bardwick affirms that real confidence comes from knowing and accepting yourself, your strengths and your limitations, in contrast to depending on the affirmation of others from the outside. That's why I believe Put Your Dream to the Test can help you. Answering the questions positively will give you more options at work, whisking them away from this world to ones of their own creation. You have it in you to dream. Author and friend Max Lucado is clear about your possibilities. You aren't an accident. You weren't mass-produced. You aren't an assembly line product. You were deliberately planned, specifically gifted, and lovingly positioned on the earth by the master craftsman. Beyond that, some people would even argue that the more drab your beginnings, the greater your potential for dreaming. Businessman Howard Schultz, who came from a very humble background, used the fertile soil of his imagination to help him cultivate the idea of Starbucks, the company he founded. Schultz says, "One thing I've noticed about romantics, they try to create a new and better world from the drabness of everyday life. That is Starbucks' aim, too. We try to create in our stores an oasis, a little neighborhood spot where you can take a break, listen to some jazz, or ponder universal or personal or even whimsical questions over a cup of coffee. Who dreams up such a place? From my personal experience, I'd say that the more uninspiring your origins, the more likely you are to use your imagination and invent worlds where everything seems possible. That's certainly true of me. I believe God wants us to dream, and to dream big, because He's a big God who wants to do big things, and He wants to do them through us. My friend Dale Turner asserts, dreams are renewable. No matter what our age or condition, there are still untapped possibilities within us and new beauty waiting to be born. It's never too late to dream.
My voice, as you're trying to have flex and ain't too complex, baby. Fucking Zam. I'm like, bitch, who is your man?
And new beauty waiting to be born. It's never too late to dream. Are you ready to put your dream to the test? Okay, you may be saying to yourself, I've got a dream. I think it's worth pursuing. Now what? How can I know that my odds are good for achieving it? That brings us to the questions which comprise. The clarity question. Do I clearly see my dream? 3. The reality question. Am I depending on factors within my control to achieve my dream? 4. The passion question. Does my dream compel me to follow it? 5. The pathway question. Do I have a strategy to reach my dream? 6. The people question. Have I included the people I need to realize my dream? 7. The cost question. Am I willing to pay the price for my dream? 8. The tenacity question. Am I moving closer to my dream? 9. The fulfillment question. Does working toward my dream bring satisfaction? 10. The significance question. Does my dream benefit others? I believe that if you really explore each question, examine yourself honestly, and answer yes to all of them, the odds are of your achieving your dream are very good. The more yeses you can answer, the more on target you are to fulfill your dreaming. I truly believe that everyone has the potential to imagine a worthwhile dream, and most have the ability to achieve it. And it doesn't matter how big or how seemingly outrageous your dream appears to others if your answers are yes to the dream test questions. Speechwriter and comedy author Robert Orban asserted, always remember there are only two kinds of people in this world, the realists and the dreamers. The realists know where they are going. The dreamers have already been there. If you're a dreamer who has already been there in your mind, then the next step